Alright. Part 3 of the Berber Villager Rush event. Chunky Magnet told me that this was his very first time beating somebody of 1600 ELO or above. And you know how you do that? With Berber Villager Rushing. You guys have sent in so many games. It has gotten me to the point of crying. Oh my god, in part 2 when Vlad did the freaking Berber Villager Rush, it was hilarious. Found your TC with the scout. Yes, indeed he did. Or in the first one, the double TC delete on Mega Random where you start with 2 TCs. Absolutely priceless. I'll link part 1 and 2 in the description, or maybe I'll just put them in the video in the end screen or something like that. But let's enjoy this game right now. I don't like focusing on things that are irrelevant. I think that was a mistake from Chunky. I think he should have just gone for that wood line a little bit earlier, while actually going to get that. Man, does this strategy make for some interesting situations, doesn't it? These gates, they have like no HP, by the way. You can smack these down real well. Now, normally I would say that this would be bad, but considering that Red has so many villagers also working on this, and considering that Red has not collected food enough, absolute disaster. However, if he does manage to get this tower up and kill all of these villagers, this is going to be really, really bad. But that tower doesn't range everything over here. Wow, a lot of mistakes from Red. Has a really nice trap here, but he should have just palisade walled behind this. And then palisade walled over here. Ooh, is going to get some of those villagers? No, because that tower doesn't range everything, though. Additional villagers coming forward, and these villagers could actually just take down this tower, and he's going to constantly have to repair this. How is he going to repair this house? He needs to actually palisade wall over here in order to get these out. It looks like a disaster for Chunky Magnus, but this is actually, it's fine. Don't worry about it. John Cia. And what does this tower do for him now? I guess it protects your berries. Kind of. Sort of. Red actually doesn't even have a lumber camp. So if Chunky Magnus just destroys the houses and keeps him off of wood, I think he actually just got to go back on wood over here. Yeah, okay, he does opt for that. And this makes it so that a TC drop over here would be massive. I think Red's win condition right now, even though he is 7 villagers behind, is to get archers out and get a large quantity of archers out. I think Chunky Magnet's win condition is to drop a TC and make it so that his opponent cannot repair without having enough archers out and keeping his opponent as busy as he possibly can. I don't think you need to wall in stones. I don't think you necessarily need to wall in other resources other than just food, wood, and if they're in feudal gold stone, like if they're gonna go towers, it's fine. Although, that being said, in this one situation, wait, how does he have 125? Did he collect more stone that I wasn't aware of some way, somehow? I don't know. Yeah, now he's going to be able to take down that tower as well. That's a very, very good decision overall. He knows to only have 10 villagers in there, and he should be able to actually just break into this wood line using that TC wisely to get in there, and that's going to be another dead villager for sure. And now he could actually just target down that lumber camp, and that's going to be very, very advantageous. And these villagers could walk around and stop this lumber camp over here. Another thing that you can do is walk your villager around, like right at the edge of their TC, and that will allow you to win these kind of fights as well. Needs to be on food as well. Does he... Wait 1 second. Gotta slow this down. Does he know about these deer? Yeah, that's really unfortunate because you can just long distance those deer. Especially if you're TC fighting and still need that wood. And that way you still have villager production, which is going to be essential if you're hoping to win. This is a very nice tower overall. And this is where it all goes wrong. This is Desperation Nation over here. As long as Chunky Magnets... I feel like 1 times speed is so slow. As long as Chunky Magnets can keep this up, it's... I was still too slow, even though I was doing it in slow motion. Holy moly, that was nice. That was nice. That was absolutely nice. All right, so I've been promising this in the past 3 parts of the Berber Villager Rush, so I will do it now. We are going to end on the drill time new version strategy. I want to show you guys my 1800 reach. I will make this a regular video as well. We did it on Lithuanians against somebody who didn't know. And we just beat somebody who was significantly higher ELO, like 1875 or something in that region. In that region before that. So that was pretty hype. Couple things here. We're playing at really high ELO. 1789 against a 1763. You have to assume that people are going to know how to counter your stuffing. You also need to consider the civ that your opponent is going for. My opponent is going Lithuanians. It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to send 2 forward and then to lame him in that matter, because he's already going to have that 150 additional food. He could then just fast feudal and get archers out. I want him to make the drush because I can easily take down drush villagers with my villagers. So I am going to run the 2.0 version in which we take all of the boar and then send everybody forward. Another very important thing here is that we have scouted him out. We've scouted out that he's going for a drush, and we are looking for his berries so that we can hit that as soon as possible. And this should run into that right about... That took a lot longer. We still haven't actually found it right about now, but we're gonna figure out that the berries are over here. Too bad that we didn't get that boar over here. Okay, so we do know now where the wood is, and that's also going to indicate to us where those berries are, even though I have misclicked on one of his buildings, and now... Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. I actually just like did something weird with my screen there, because I'm capable of even the most simplest of tasks. Do realize that these berries are over here, so we're actually going to just smash down that house. Gotta speed this up. This is going to take way too long otherwise. And we're actually getting Vill kills here. And the reason that we're getting Vill kills is because my opponent does not have Loom, because he's invested those in... My God! What is going on with my camera work today? Procaster, I think not. Picking off a militia as well. Really swell. We're going to run in here. We're going to get as many of these as we possibly can. We're going to fight those militia like they are freaking chopsticks. Running away the weak ones. Getting good value over. Look at much more HP we have because my opponent does not have Loom. He opted for militia. A lot of additional militia, and he's actually 10 gold short in order to get Loom. I would have definitely opted to pick up Loom here in this situation rather than to continuously produce militia. Militia, it's my mission to make as many militia as I possibly can. Look at all of these like free kills that we're getting. And the thing is, I know at this point that he is never going to be feudal anymore. Why is he never going to be feudal? Because he's invested so many resources into militia. Now gets Loom, never actually ends up picking it up, throws the table up into the air, and it's over. And that's how easy it is to hit 1800 ELO. Actually, I want to show you guys the real game, which I think sums up the 1800 ELO. Making a certain number, it was 8-0 on the KD. By the way, I did not lose a singular villager there, which I was quite proud of. Was this game? This individual was, I believe, 1870 something. 1874. 1874. And he's playing as Burmese, which was a really odd pick in my opinion. And this one was epic. This one felt really good. This was almost the first game of the day. And I told myself, this is the Berber Villager Rush event. We are going to make it to 1800 ELO today. We will actually in this video have one player who has done this strategy at a higher ELO, aka drill time, and it's going to be a different variation than you guys are new to. A new one, a Frankish one. Yeah, dirty Frank picker. That drill time is. I managed to take 2 sheepers already. Very, very nice. Let me quickly just show you what I'm able to see over here. Look how fast we have those berries under control. This is actually an issue that he has this many villagers up front. However, it doesn't look like, has he picked up Loom yet? He has picked up Loom. Very good decision over there. And we're still picking off random villagers. Actually, some of our villagers are getting stuck. That's unfortunate that we did lose one there. This one is saved though. Very, very nice in that regard. This woman gets picked off as well. We also saved this one. Wall weaving. We are absolutely weaving, dipping, diving, and dodging, getting as much value as we possibly can. I know we didn't completely wall in the berries. I know we didn't completely wall in the woodline, but it was pretty dang skippity, if I do say so myself. Especially getting those 2 out of there was very, very nice. Blue is pushing in ostrich and the like, but for the most part, these guys are idle, especially if he doesn't get this elephanto in over here. I didn't realize that he didn't take the elephant. He does know about that elephant, but I think he's opting to go for his boar first. Still Vill fighting over here to the best of our ability. Joink! Got him. Oh, 1 for 1. That would have been beautiful if we could have had the advantage there. Now going for a forward lumber camp are we. Bingo, bango, bong. Transitioning into farms. We love seeing that. Not having a whole bunch of wood in the bank. We're still trying to be as annoying as we possibly can on that wood line. Having a whole bunch of little skirmishes with those villagers. Very important that we do that correctly. Ooh, really almost a bad lure over there, and we're gonna just get one of these Vills. Can we? Nope, we're bad at the game. Would have been wonderful if we actually got that forward villager over there. If we construct at home a mill, then we can start laming some of these straggler trees as well. Blue doing such a good job pushing in those deer when required. Trying to get in some good values on this guy. That guy is going to go down. We are up a total of 4 villagers, which may not seem like a whole bunch. Also laming just as many resources as we possibly can. A back and forth to get that TC up. He's invested another 100 into this lumber camp. We have 4 villagers ahead, and that's going to be increasing as he's going to be going to feudal age for quite some time. Do we get any kills here? No, but we do get him to delete all of his farms, and he will not be able to continuously produce villagers, whereas we are able to continuously produce villagers because we have those 6 on food at home. Sip of the soda. This is what 1800 Berber villager nonsense looks like. It's a lot of decisions, and if you make one wrong decision, it can really bite you in the behind. Like, for example, now my opponent has fletching. Where your range though? Where is your archery range though? You don't have no archery range though, yet you're still repairing your TC, which you cannot repair at this point anymore. We are very happy to engage against villagers. Nobody is collecting anything from my opponent at this time. We are just microing these villagers to the best of our ability. This is going to go down at this time. We are killing villagers left and right. The villager differential is getting completely out of proportion, even trying to get a cheeky shot on there, but no bueno. No archery range was able to be constructed, and I was so proud. This is the highest individual that I've ever managed to beat. 1874. Say no more. Talking about no more, let's look at some more. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I said no more. Let's look at some more Berber villager rushes that you sent in, because this is why we did this event after all. Coach. Wait, how many do we have here? Okay, Chunky, Coach, and then as the finale. As the finale. When the... Wait, is this Arabia? Look, it just looks kind of strange to me. The Chia, about 1,300 ELO here, 1,200 ELO, sorry, I stand corrected. I think he did hit 1,300 ELO at a certain point with this strategy. This is actually kind of an older one. So you can see that people are actually increasing their ELOs with this strategy, especially if you are a good Vill fighter or you're a good TC dropper. You can definitely boost your ELO a whole bunch of points with this. Going for the original, it does appear like, why is there a llama all the way over here? Sending all of his villagers forward. Here they come. A total of 10 on the run. Huzzah, huzzah. Oh, I could have gotten that boar. Does he not know? Wait, I don't want Gaia's perspective. Come here. Does he not know about that boar? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so unfortunate. He doesn't know about anything. Okay, you gotta assume though. You gotta assume that the berries are gonna be over in this area, right? Because yeah. Come on, chat. I could have definitely got. And now he's getting lamed himself. Oh, rough stuff. Rough stuff to say the least. Is going to get rewarded and get one Vill kill over here. This scout could have also just walked over here and he would have known that there are. Why is everybody destroying lumber camps? It's so slow. Just wall them in, and then he can never go to that wood line again without letting you know that he is over there, bro. Oh, get that straggler tree just for good measure. Let's go. Has a full wall and everything on the berries as well. That is now done. Has to run away. Did he get Loom yet? He did manage to get himself some Loom. Okay, here I am not opposed to just smacking down the mill. The reason I'm not opposed to just smacking that down is because he's going to have to repair it. I know he's going to try and cheekily steal that. Yep. And I steal this one. Yep. And I steal this one. Yep. Oh my god, the last one. It's the last one. Get the last one. Come on. Get it. Get this tree. Come on. Oh no. Ow. He just lamed like 400 wood worth of straggler trees though. That was pretty epic in my opinion. I really like that. It does hit feudal age now, but is he going to have enough wood to make an archery range and archers? I don't think that's going to be the case. Wow, nice blocking with the scout there. That is the next lever right there. Right back at him. Re-engage. Needs to actually make a mining camp over on the front. Yeah, these guys need to come forward. I need to construct a lumber camp. Sorry, not a mining camp. A lumber camp. Long distancing the berries because he doesn't have anywhere to take food at this point. Just go to, if he had, okay, so if he had walled this in, right, previously, if he had walled this in, then this one would have never been able to have been constructed even. Oh, that guy. Who needs a lumber camp when you can... What? Okay, this is a mistake. He doesn't have anywhere where he can hand this in. Is he gonna... Like, what is gonna happen over here with these... Are they gonna go all... It's not enough for a lumber camp. Oh my god. That's so funny. He's so lucky that he's not deciding to fight this. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. He just deleted it? You could have just left the farm there. Oh my goodness. This is some of the funniest. Oh, that was like that was a mistake on the child's part. He needed to have a little bit more wood there, or a lumber camp or something in that nature. Would have been a good idea. Instead, they are all targeting this palisade wall instead of targeting any of these villagers slash archers. I think if he just runs everything in here, yeah, just run everything in, should be fine, and should probably get the win by doing that. That was really funny. Why? Yeah, go for the villagers. Why go for the buildings? The buildings are irrelevant. The villagers are going to collect more resources. I mean, yeah, I guess now he doesn't get to make more archers and stuff, but was that really worth it though? 2 villagers constructing on the gold over here. Running away absolutely everywhere. This is something that you really want to avoid. You don't want to have 12 villagers chasing after like 1 villager. Yeah, just start collecting some of these. Start bringing them back. I mean, yeah, you can still hunt them down, but why not just hunt them down? Oh my god, what? Why not just hunt them down like 3 at a time or something in that nature? Yeah, just one-on-one. There you go. There you go. Okay, now these are eventually going to go down. Okay, there. Jaguar coming in for some work there as well. 13 villagers for red. Red's not giving up on this. Archers, stop TC droppers. I heard Hera say it once. It must be true. I can do whatever I put my mind to. So many villagers were idle for so long over here. Like 11, I think gold. Okay, cool. I don't think he's even in feudal age now. Okay, now he goes. And once he hits feudal age, clearly this game must be over because castle age can basically immediately be reached. These archers are going to be annoying for a little period of time. The wood seems to be a huge issue here for the Cha. Does not have the resources required to get the... Okay, he did get the castle age. Okay, there's the market and there's the blacksmith. Okay, yeah, the gold really helps here. The gold just allows you to do so much more. Barrack stable or just siege workshop? Either one I think is totally fine. I think the stable follow-up is just really strong. Look at this idle mess though. Yeah, just fight him. Screw it. Fight the powers that be. Stable is the opted choice. Where do you construct that stable? All the way over here. That's so far away from where you actually want the knights to go. I think if you construct it here, it's significantly better. Could actually opt for another TC drop by means of just buying wood. And I think the TC drop would actually be quite powerful here as well. Once these +2 knights come in, that's going to be absolutely detrimental as well. And these knights are going to clear up absolutely everything. Yeah, there they come. Clear up all of these archers. Thank you very much. Archers, they're the worst. Thankfully, they got nerfed, you know, a bit. But they need to nerf regular archers, you know. That's the next step. Nerf regular archers. Decrease the HP on buildings so that Berber villager rushing becomes more powerful. Increase Berber villager speed like 75% instead of just a standard plus 10%. Second TC. I don't know why just so worried to engage with these knights over here. Yeah, I think you should have engaged a little bit earlier here. That would have definitely done a whole bunch of damage. I think you can, yeah, see? Like that's sketch. That's sketch. If you would have engaged earlier, it wouldn't have been as sketchy. I think you could have gone double stables, convert a whole bunch of this wood into food gathering, and then you have a lot more knights to play with. But honestly, like one mango still kind of cleans this up. Yeah, okay. This is what I was also saying at the beginning. If you just drop like a mango somewhere over here, then you're gonna have a pretty skippity dang good time. And pop, 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 pop. Who cares about the archers at this point? The CC is going to go down. Once that CC does go down, you can run in with the knights relatively easily. There's no way that this man has redemption already because he simply does not have the gold for it. He's on this tiny little gold pile over here. Oh, a little awkward. Definitely need to mix in some scouts. Would not have been a bad idea. Oh, that castle is a get out of my game castle, bro, which is really nasty. Oh, it didn't have bloodlines. Bloodlines is one of those decks that you gotta pick up, in my opinion. Trying to run over here now, just choosing to engage. I think with the +2, this is actually probably still fine against those archers, as long as you have approximately half the number of knights as you do crossbows. You normally take a pretty good engage from my experience trying to what this is. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, coach, that is a greedy castle to say the least. People are saying in the chat, good thing I wasn't on the ladder yesterday, otherwise I would have been encountering all of you fools playing this silly strategy. And you would be correct. We would definitely be running this one all over your face. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, my daughter sleeps so well. We have 2 more to cast here. Let's see if we can get this done in under 20 minutes. That would be wonderful, and then I can enjoy some wonderful family time. I did not know that we were going to have so many people send in their Berber villager rushes, which is honestly quite delightful. Atacama, we haven't seen an Atacama yet, but Atacama I think would be great for the Berber villager rush, because they're going to go for a really awkward forward wood. Wow, trying to block that as well is red. Goth. I think I read about this game. Gothic militia spam. Yeah, coming forward to do the T90 Gothic militia spam and going to lame all of the deer that are forward. That's so hilarious. When the lamer gets lamed. Wait, but why does he have this villagers forward if he's going to construct the barracks at home? Anyway, he's gonna run out of food here pretty quick as well. Wait, you must know about this boar. Chunky? Okay, yeah, no. Okay, does manage to get that. Is going to wall this in. Yeah, that's gonna be problematic. Do they have Loom? Yes, they do have Loom. Advantage Chonky? Wow, nice keeping that dude alive. I don't know how he lived, but he does. These villagers are milling forward stuff. These guys need to go back onto llamas there for sure. You gotta keep your stuff working even still. That would be pretty chill. A couple of these in. Oh, worry of getting sniped off. But if these berries get completely denied. Oh my god! The jaguar almost gets 2 there. That is amazing. How do you do Jaguar getting 2? Not quite Jaguar, not quite, but definitely MVP in my opinion. And now Chonky all of a sudden can take the initiative over here because he can easily snipe these by means of having the faster speed. Oh, just turn around. You can take engages here for sure. You just target the first one and then go to the second one and then go to third. A whole bunch of additional, villagers. I want to say militia because they're so malicious. Get it, militia. Okay, berries now finally denied. It looks like there's not very much more food for red to collect. Did manage to get all of Chonky's deers, which is good overall, I suppose. Really wonder why he decided to go for Chonky's deers rather than his own deer first, but hey, Hindsight always 2020. Maybe he wanted to follow it up with a tower rush of some sort, but then just simply got denied too much on wood. I also thought that I saw a lumber camp over here, but I don't see that lumber camp now from red anymore. Does realize that there's villagers out here. What is going on? There's so many villagers fighting everywhere. Everything is idle. It's not even displayed down here at all, which is glorious. Chasing absolutely everywhere. Chunky advantage down here. It looks like red advantage up here. The militia actually getting great value now at this point. One villager separating the two. Oh, those militia could have definitely picked off another one there if he was paying closer attention. It has to be certain not to bring them to the woodline over here. Chunky never feudal. Petros never feudal. Infinite militia in Dark Age versus infinite Berber villager spam, it appears. And that woman is dead. Very nice. Don't want to walk into the TC. That guy dies as well. Wow, two very favorable picks there for Chunky. This game could have actually gone either way very, very easily. Especially since red does have so many more militia. 7 militia still out. And militia are slightly faster than Berber villagers. Things are things. I think you just have to turn around and just engage against this, right? Yeah. It looks like Chunky is going to opt to do that. Red now has a woodline over here. Did long distance his deer as well, transitioning into farms, which would be a perfect time for Chunky to just drop ATC. And I think if you're going to drop ATC, this spot right here is the spot. He wants those berries. You probably need food at home. You're not collecting a whole bunch of food source keys. He knows, actually. He's going for... Oh, nope. Could not quite be constructed there. Oh my god, that is like the closest TC ever. This 199 wood might actually become a problem at a certain point. Ooh, that's a lot of militia chasing this down, though. Is he going to get this up? Wow, that's a sketchy TC drop if I've ever seen it. I did actually like that spot, but... Red doing a good job recognizing it. Whoa, no. Ah, got it up. He did eventually get it up. That is going to deny 2 farms and going to make it very difficult for red to collect those deer. It has to. Oh my god, why is he going so many farms? So many farms. Infinite rush. This guy's never going to go to the next age. These guys, just bring them to your farms, dude. You have such good... Oh my god, there's so many good engages that red could be taking right now due to having the faster unit, but simply not doing so is red. No TC anymore, just militia everywhere. Holy moly, these militia are going forwards to find what? They need to be back here and fighting. These militia have been out of position more than half the game. Oh, another TC being constructed from red. This would be a perfect time to redrop. Did need to collect a little bit of stone. Was actually relevant that he messed up that first TC because he actually only had 199 stone and then he had to collect a little bit more stone just to make sure that he got that. Oh, I'm taking over all of these farms is dirty as well. Red completely off of food at this time. Any engage that Chunky takes at this point is a good engage. So much wood. He does not have wood problems, guys. He has wood for days. I think this is also a mistake that people sometimes make. Is, yeah, you want to have a whole bunch of wood, but at the same time, you don't want to have so much wood that you are overflowing with the wood. Interesting that he's not opting to TC drop some more. I think he actually could TC drop more. Red opting to... Yeah, it's fine. We could just chop next to each other, man. Oh my god, the 2 insta-kills. Chunky now transitioning into like a little meta boy over here. Does not want to deal with all of those militia. Understandably so, but if red makes it to the next age, which it doesn't look like he's ever going to, these militia could actually become a problem. Militia getting tons of value, but I think an archery range now, barracks archery range, should kind of clear up this issue. Yeah, and he's going for exactly that. Made him over. Oh man, he does have a lot of farms over here. These farms need to be denied. But once these archers start coming out and start taking down some of these militia, yeah, okay, all the militia just have to instantly run away. The archers can now just come through. I would have liked it if he had actually waited to reveal his hand and done that a little bit later. And hopefully just deny as much food here as possibly can. Nowhere near food waste. Still needs a whole bunch more food. Micro! Micro! What is going on in this game? What am I watching? It's been a 40-minute fuel time from Red, basically. And like a 30-minute fuel time from Chunky. Pretty close game overall. Chunky have more villagers now. And has the better military composition, in my personal opinion. As he has the archers, whereas the Goth player, like, what's he going to do here? He needs to go skirmishers, which he is actually doing down over here, making a pretty good push as well. If he can keep those militia in front as well, Chunky needs scouts, probably. Yeah, he needs a whole bunch of scouts. Holy moly. What a game we got over here. He actually does transition into scouts. Getting good value with those scouts. Those militia got good value as well. But Chunky Magnus just has so much more eco here. As long as he kind of keeps his villagers alive, he should be able to reproduce better than his opponent is. Actually stonewalling behind little Wally Waller wall boy over here. Holy moly. This ain't arena. Actually, it's still open over here, which is pretty funny as well. Just sneaking out villagers over to this side. Yeah, just a huge economic advantage at this point. Managed to get through there, did Red. This is also really awkward for all these vills that just kind of have to continuously run. How many villagers is Red actually producing? I think you just fight this, don't you? You just gotta turn around and Castle Age now, Knights, probably. This is where I say Knights. Oh man, all these villagers are in jeopardy over here, and this could really even out the villager count. Red needs to go up to Castle Age. Chunky Magnets is going to produce some Knights and hopefully slow down his opponent with as much Knights, or clear up that army with the Knights that he does have. Getting the armor upgrades for them as well. I think he got some attack upgrades on these bad boys as well. He needs to just hit with these as soon as possible. Does recognize that. Knows that there's a whole big chunk of farms over here and is just going to run in and murder everybody. I think if you're Red, you just buy yourself up the castle. Going for a defensive castle is Chunky. Could get some really good engages over here. I don't think that's quite the number of knights that you need. Knights are good, but not that good. Need to counter the spearmen first. Ouch. I think he should have waited a little bit longer there to engage, but at least it gave him time to get up that castle. Down overall in villagers, and we very much still have a game on our hands. I was not expecting this on Atacama from a full Goth militia spam versus a Berber villager rush. What nonsense am I watching? Chunky Magnets with the faster unit though is going to find some Vill picks, which is very nice. Actually going to TC that spot basically immediately to secure himself some wood. Red definitely does have a nice position in the center where he has free access to wood. That is more of a problem for Chunky that he cannot engage against. That is a lot of spearmen and a lot of pikemen now as well. Yeah, it's not a great engage. Just need to keep running away from this. No. Don't even try and be a cheeky boy and snipe off those archers. Oh, he's still going for it. Add some siege, yeah. Add some siege. That's like 1 or 2 mangoes here could be great. to clear this up. Meanwhile, Red is like, oh yeah, dude, I'll just take your, you take my base, I take your base. Let's go. Knight's gonna find some kills here. Oh, that was a nice maneuver that he did, and then he kind of messed it up. He actually had the unengage, re-engage with the TEC where he could hop some of them out. I did not complete this wall off here in the center. That was a little bit sloppy. Get a big hit on those. No, not quite. Big hit on, nope, not quite. That's a free mango. Ah, that's unfortunate. Another castle, Chunky with the defensive castles over here was so aggressive in the early stages and then kind of went very, very defensive. No. Getting free kills on those mangoes as well. I think you just drop this castle like offensively. I know he has more military and that could get denied and stuff like that, but why not just drop that castle, say, over here? If you have enough villagers for it. I guess it's difficult. Like, the amount of army is just so nearby. And maybe I'm just like crazy. I just love offensive castles rather than defensive castles. Scorpion's good decision as well. This game is a freaking hour long. I had no idea that this game was going to go that long. Full Goth militia turns into an hour and 5-minute game. What? Also, if you're chunky, you gotta kind of wonder where is he taking gold? Where is he taking stone? And I think he's going to realize that now. Yes, he did just make that realization. And now this TC. Oh, go, go, go. Yeah, get. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a lot of dead villagers there. That was so many dead Vills. I think Red was actually in the lead like a good period of that time, and then he just lost so many there. I also like how Chunky Magnus did not make a whole bunch of additional Nighters there. He could have pumped out continuous Knights, but he opted for Imperial Age, and I think that's really going to pay off for him now. Just running around with a minimal amount of Knights, putting some Scorpions behind his Mango to get additional value from it, and Imperial Age is going to be absolutely devastating here. Yeah, 3 stable Cavalier. Ooh, don't engage there. Don't engage there. Don't engage. That's this big blob of army, right? It's kind of a problem, but this big blob of army cannot push against a castle. Where's Cavalier being upgraded? Okay. Cavalier will complete here. He's still just getting so much value out of Cavalier. This is going to get completely cleared up. These Cavalier can just go down here. There is some defensive castles. There are some defensive castles now being constructed. Conscription, great tech to get in Imperial Age. What am I watching? Taking down towers. Gonna opt to take this engage. I think that was actually really good engage because a lot of those pikemen were trickling in one by one, and Red's like, yep, that was my army, that was my big ball. I am done, I am over, I am out for the count. Mobility. Yeah, just mobility. Mobility came through and won the day for Chunky Magnets over there. Probably should have quickly looked at the statistics, but thankfully we could do that over here as well. Very even game overall. You uploaded a replay? Oh my God. I I did one too. Frick, man. Fine, Struggy. It's a good thing we only have two games left. Downloads. Cast my replay. Oh my. Strugs. Oh, I love a good Ganjara game though. EXWY. There's so many of you who have sent in great Ganjara games, or sorry, Berber games. So I really want to thank you guys for making this event such a grand success. Struggy playing at around 1200 ELO here. It looks like he's going to go for the original one. Good luck and have fun. Let's see if there's any salt to be had from our Ganjara player. I know Struggy, and Struggy loves it when the opponent gets like extra salty. Oh, he actually lamed a boar there as well. Did not discuss that at all. Irrelevant to say the least. And I'm gonna need about 15-20 minutes. Okay, love?
Okay, so I take a minute to come study me them first, okay?
I'll just come with you in 15-20 minutes, okay? It's not gonna take that long. Just wait for your wonderful husband is what I'm trying to say. Your wonderful, wonderful husband is so sad. He's just been casting game after game. 'Cause everybody's sent in Berber villager rushes. Oh, this is my favorite. Pop out! Pop out the piggies! Now you have to repair this so you can pop them back in, which is pretty funny to say the least. No, he's just gonna kill all of his own piggies. That's pretty epic. That's pretty hilarious in my opinion. Oh no. The piggy massacre. Going for archers right away. He knows exactly what time it is. He's like, I gotta get archers to stop these shenanigans. Shoot the piggy. No, he saves the pig. He's like, no, this pig won't live forever. Significant advantage for Struggy because he was able to continuously produce. I feel like I've just said all of this stuff over and over and over and over again. I think you guys are starting to get the hang of the... Oh my god, that was so dirty. That's where his entire eco is at. Holy moly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not a big fan of dropping TCs on not TCs, but that was a really, really good drop on a not TC. Holy moly. I don't know if that could have been any better, to be honest with you. Oh my god, he can't collect wood anymore. He doesn't have any more wood. I don't know. Haha. Why is this in Chinese? What did he just say? Hey, honey, quickly come over here, please. What does this say? Quick, quick, quick.
Where? 升级至封建时代 is you upgrade to the destiny like the royal time destiny of China. It's like a slave and employer stuff.
Okay, so he upgraded to the next age. Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you have Chinese?
Why don't I have Chinese? People from all over the world play this.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, super great. That was a fun one. I like that one a lot actually. The problem is like while I'm casting these guys, you guys are still like sending in recordings and I'm like, oh god. So this is what we've all been waiting for. This is the drill time wood Berber villager rush as Franks. What? Yeah, as Franks. Oh, he's going by his alt account Russia. There's a story about this. So he actually got banned. Oh, I can't talk about this. YouTube terms and services don't allow me to talk about what Drill Time actually said at the end of each game after he TC dropped people and then none of their allies came to help them. If you do want to know, just let me know on stream sometimes and we'll discuss that. Yeah. It's just a country. It's where he's from, okay? That's why he's called that. You can't see this because I don't show my face, but I am winking. Go. Why is it called wood here? Where are your berries? Ping, please. Oh, by the way, this is about 1.9k elo, which is pretty crazy to say the least. And there he is. He's pinging him up with his scout. He's going to break this mother clucker down. It's the Frankish annexation of berries, which is hilarious. You don't mind, do you? That's so silly. That's so silly. Oh my goodness. That is the silliest thing. I have to slow this down. This is too funny. I'm just laughing. He's pushing in deer from where? From all the way over here. Dang. This guy is good. And now he is going to drop the TC on the wood line, on the berries. These villagers are a little bit out of position. Is probably going to have a hard time continuing to collect there from there. No, no, no. The fog of war indicates that Drill Time does not know about that. Probably going to go for archers. Already has a range out. Probably wants to get the blacksmith up as soon as possible. That is so funny. I never thought about just taking your opponent's berries in that fashion. Two villagers in the lead for Drill Time. TC is going to eventually go down, going to make it very, very difficult for yellow to collect for saps over here. Oh man. Drill Time is like the bad boy of Age of Empires, and now everybody just comes forward. Target the archers, fight with the rest of the villagers, his villagers. It's going to be very difficult for him to micro the villagers and micro the archers at the same time. And you can see that archers are actually dropping, especially if those archers don't have fletching, which they don't because a blacksmith was never constructed. They are not that effective at picking off villagers. Very nice engages overall from Drill Time, and this looks like a Riggedy Rang wrap. If only he had that faster movement speed so he could hunt them down faster. But it is not required when you have a meta boy picker such as Drill Time, because you just want to have a couple more berries. Absolutely hilarious. Bring a scout back. There's still a villager or two over here that can be taken down. And this game is over. 1974 ELO defeated like it was nothing with Franks. That was nuts. I'm annexing your berries over here. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. And keep on walking. Poopler out.